Hey y'all, my name is Keisha Patrice and this is Talk to Me Tarot. So today I'm coming to you guys with the energy check-in, and it's going to be a real quick read. It's going to be completely random. Whatever comes out, comes out. I'm going to pull 5 cards with you guys and clarify as needed. Um, and it's going to be a quick reading because I already tried to do this reading and I'm real irritated because I had to start all over because I had my music bumping in the background and they muted my shit. So we're going to try this again without the music playing all super loud in the background. And if it sounds like I'm talking to you, it's because I am. However, if it don't apply, please let it fly. Do not force the message to fit. If I get to cussing, please excuse the language, get the message. And whether I'm saying he, she, him, her, you, them, they, etc., we all have both masculine and feminine energy. So put yourself where it go. I'm going to pull 5 cards and clarify as needed. And we're just going to go from there. Okay? Whatever comes out, and nothing that happens during this reading is a coincidence, so consider everything to be a sign. Any horns, bells, whistles, any of that just confirms the previous thing I got done saying. Okay. Let's get into it. What's up with the general collective? What's up with the energy for the general collective? 4 more. 3 more. What's up with the energy for the general collective? 1 more. There we go. Interesting. Y'all got the Knight of Swords. Y'all got the Knight of Wands. Y'all got the 7 of Wands. Y'all got the King of Swords. And y'all got the King of Wands. I don't know if this is somebody dealing with 2 different people or if this is somebody in 2 different energies. Somebody in battling between their thoughts and their feelings. Because the King of Wands represents feelings, but the King of Swords represents your thoughts. And it's like, for the 7 of Wands to come out, it's like somebody feels conflicted. So it's like tug of war energy between your head and your heart. And on one hand, you trying not to act impulsive, you know what I'm saying? But you want to rush in. And on another hand, it's like, okay, if I rush in, then like, how I'm going to handle this, what I'm going to do. It's like you in real contemplating energy, if that makes sense. I had to get one of these. It's going to give me more info, even though I have no idea what it's going to say. Let's find out together. Give me more info on this. Give me more info on this. It says, I'm finally leaving behind my old ways of thinking and the opinions of others. It's not easy to do, but I know it's the best for me. Yeah. It's like you know what you gotta do, whether you want to do it or not, you know what you gotta do. It's like because you've learned this lesson already before, it's like you know what happens when you act impulsively. You know what I'm saying? It's cool for a little bit, but just a little bit. It's like it's fun and it's adventurous and you can be real passionate about it in the beginning, and then it's like it becomes a struggle or a challenge, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like you've grown up since then or something like that. Yeah, like in terms, it's like that's how you used to do shit, and it's like you're trying to do things different now. But it's like in terms of doing things different, that's where the battle comes in between your head and your heart, because it's like your feelings is making something difficult. What's up with the 7 of Wands? I mean, yeah, 7 of Wands clarified by the final 5 of Wands. It's like you're guarded because, yeah, you're struggling with something. You're struggling with your feelings. 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck is crazy. Give me more on this. What's the 5 of Wands then? I need to know what this conflict is if I'm going to help you. conflict. Three of Pentacles. Your decisions are affecting other people. That's the conflict. Yeah. And you know you need to move forward with something, or you need to move on with something. Yeah, because it said that. It said, I'm finally leaving behind my old ways of thinking and the opinions of others. It's not easy to do, but it's what's best for me. You struggling to move forward. You struggling to leave certain people behind. You're struggling to leave old ways of thinking behind. It's like that's what you do when you act impulsively. It's like you go back to your, I call it your default setting. Like you don't even realize you're doing it. You just been doing it for so long. It became your comfort zone. So it's like when things get rough, when things get shaky, when things get scary, when things get, I'm hearing the word uncertain, you just automatically go back to your default setting. But it's like that doesn't get you the outcome you want. That causes conflict, or that forces someone to put their guard up to the point where, you know what I'm saying, you'll end up going back to the drawing board so that you could think things through from all different perspectives. And the more you think about things, it's like you're learning how to include your feelings in that instead of just being 100% logical. Carrie, Josh is calling you, but I'm using my phone. But instead of, what was I saying? Instead of just thinking logically, it's like you're trying to include your feelings this time, but your feelings could be something you're not used to dealing with, to the point where that's the struggle, or vice versa. Normally you could always make decisions in terms of thinking with your heart, but thinking with your heart be getting you fucked up because you don't necessarily protect it correctly, to the point where it's like you're trying to be more logical in terms of something so that you can move forward and do what's best for you. It's like somebody, hold on, before I say that, give me more. What's up with this King of Wands? Because it's looking like two different people right now. I don't know if it's the old you versus the new you, or if this is somebody dealing with two different types of people who kind of like, hold on. Who is King of Wands? Let's start there. Who is King of Wands? The Moon card came out. You could be a Scorpio. You could be a Libra. Why did I want to say Libra? I didn't mean to say that, but the fact that I almost said that makes it relevant. You could be a Scorpio, you could be a Libra, you could be a Pisces. You still feel like something's hidden. Whoever this King of Wands is, whoever this is that is struggling to make decisions in terms of matters of the heart, because normally you ignore your emotions, or you just cut them off, or you just feel the need to protect yourself from your emotions, which is why you have this conflict going on, because you triggered. Somebody's triggered to the point where they feel the need to guard their heart, but at the same time that's fucking with them, because it's like ignoring their heart is their old way of thinking. Thank you, Father. Ignoring their heart is their old way of thinking. And normally, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to matter of the heart, they go ask other people for, you know what I'm saying, advice. But right now in time, it's like you trying to listen to your heart for the first time ever, right? On top of trying to listen to your heart for the first time ever, you trying to just consider how you feel, and you feel only. You don't really want other people in your business this time, because maybe you didn't always get the best advice, or, you know what I'm saying, or it would just make your decision even harder to make when you do get the opinions of others, to the point where the battle is trying to think about this from both perspectives, to the point where, at all angles, to the point where you can handle this alone, to the point where your head and your heart is in agreement, and you can move forward, you know what I'm saying, in a good way, in a cool space. But it's like you still feel like something is hidden. or like you missing something, and that's just adding more fuel to the fire in terms of conflict. What's up with this King of Swords though? That's you thinking from your head. It's like King of Swords clarified by the Five of fucking Swords. I can't make this shit up. The King of Swords, like when you think about this shit logically, it's like when I think about it, I don't want to think about it. I'm guarded. Like I said, you trigger it. You just want ready to throw your hands up and walk away from something. But it's like he looking back. So it's like it's something you don't want to leave behind. You wanna fix it. Alright, pick this deck back up. What's up with this Knight of Swords? Because you feel like you're moving too fast in terms of something. What? It says you are strong, energetic, and ready to take on the world. Be fearless. Be ambitious. It's like you don't mind a little competition. But it's like you thinking logical is also like an old way of thinking. Yes, that's the struggle. You really trying to consider your feelings with this one. That's the struggle. You inspire me so much to create new projects and manifest all of my desires to be able to provide for you financially. That could be an issue. You could be having financial issues to the point where you feel like you ain't got enough to do what you want to do when it comes to somebody else. Because for this Three of Pentacles to be out here, this is teamwork. This is my teamwork make the dream work card. It's like you want to go towards somebody, but you feel like you're not in a place to do so financially. Give me another one of these. What's up with the Knight of Wands? Where the passion coming from, the adventure, the thing you're trying to find that gives you courage. It's like growth. Wow, when I said growth, all kind of shit flew out. I'm not taking all of those. Be clear. I keep hearing that. Be clear. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to be clear. Confirmation. You're trying to be clear when it comes to something. What is this Knight of Wands energy? It's getting on my nerves a little bit. Because it's like you want to do something, but you're scared to do it, but you know you got to do it. And it's like you guarded, but you being guarded is half the problem. Let me start there. I feel so rich for knowing true love. I now see how easy it is to create wealth when you know someone like you. What? I feel so rich for knowing true love. I now see how easy it is to create wealth when you know someone like you to love. So who is this person that's inspiring you? It's like somebody showed you something different. Whoever this is, who having a whole war between their head and their heart, it's like you struggling because you see something you want, but something about your old way of thinking is holding you back from this. It got you guarded. It got you like ready to self-sabotage some shit. It got you wanting to walk away out of fear. Like that. Thank you, Father. This is fear-based. Somebody being driven by fear. And the fear is the uncertainty in whatever this is. You feel like something missing. You feel like it's something you don't know. You feel like it's just more to figure out about this. But it's like when you think like that in the past, it just caused more conflict because you ain't never really had no proof, or you was making decisions based on something that could have possibly never happened. You know what I'm saying? Because when you get scared, it's because, like I said, you're normally someone who thinks logically. And then when feelings get involved, you know what I'm saying? You pretty much ignore your feelings, or you run from them shits, or you get super guarded, or you get super triggered to the point where you start self-sabotaging shit so something don't get too close, or something don't, or you don't get too open, or it's like a defense mechanism. This is like an avoidant. Thank you, Father. You the avoidant, or you dealing with one? And it's fucking with you. Because you finally at a place where it's It's like you tired of avoiding shit. You want to know what shit is like flat out. No sugar, no. I said that in the beginning. No sugar, no filter, direct, blunt, straight to the point. Like, tell me what it is. Let me make my decision based off of real facts. Thank you, Father. I don't want to sit here and have to guess and worry and wonder. Because if I got to do that, I'd rather just be out. But that's you moving impulsively. That's you moving out of fear, right? Because whoever this is you dealing with, person plus the thing, I don't know your life. It could be romantic. It could be not. But whoever this is you dealing with, you care about them enough to actually evaluate how you feeling about this shit. You don't want to ignore how you feel when it comes to this. But something's still hidden to the point where, like, your feelings is a problem right now. It's the fucking conflict. And it's making you guardy. And, like, who is the third other person in the pit? Hold on. Because y'all playing with me. Because where does other person come from? And this Three of Pentacles card. I went from talking about you and you only, thinking about another person, to this, where this other person coming in that's just trying to go with the flow. Or if it ain't that, if it ain't another person trying to squeeze themselves in and go with the flow or whatever you got going on just so they can have a spot in your life, it's like this, you dealing with two different people and you like still debating which one you want to go towards or which one you need to be serious about, because one person makes sense logically and then another person makes sense in terms of how you feeling. Like one, y'all would be good on like some power couple shit. Like you can see this person in your big picture because you can see yourself making money with this person. You can see yourself, y'all think along the same lines and stuff like that. Like it's practical. It wouldn't be based off no love shit. It's just practical. It just makes sense. It just fits. It works for the both of y'all lifestyles, right? Then on the other hand, you got somebody that you done ran into that like low-key pull on your heartstrings at a time where you wasn't even trying to worry about like love type shit. But you can't ignore how this person make you feel because they inspire you. It's like they kind of like a muse. Like you learn from this person. You want to be better for this person. It's like you can see yourself building with this person too, but on a whole nother level. Like on that, it's like you can have the big picture in terms of love and all that, but you still debating if that's something you want for real or not. And so I truly believe the conflict is you sitting up here trying to figure out like which one you want to choose, or you trying to figure out a way to make this shit work to where you ain't got to choose and you can have the best of both worlds, or you know what I'm saying? You just buying yourself time because you still researching something you feel like is more to the story, something hidden. And with this moon card it is. And with these cards, we about to find out what the fuck it is. What is this moon card that's causing all this fucking conflict? What's hidden in this situation? Get in the room. Quit playing. Bad choices. Hold on, give me more on this get in a room card, because are you fucking with somebody you ain't supposed to be fucking with? Or are you fucking with somebody you telling yourself you need to stop fucking with because fucking with them is the bad choice? Tantric said, quit playing. I'm going to just go ahead and put this with the room. Okay, you can easily be fucking with somebody that you just flat out love fucking with, but you fucking with them ain't necessarily a good choice. That still don't explain who this third person is. Who the fuck is this third person? Recording, announcement, expression, revealing. Something about to come out. Something in the dark and it's look. Getting played, manipulation, lies, control at the bottom of the deck. Something that's hidden about to come out. And it ain't doing it with that deck and it's pissing me off. And I'm about to figure out what the fuck this is. Which deck, Father? Which deck? I need all the tea. I heard go back to the deck I was already on. I'm scared of this deck, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. Because it's messy. These cards get worse and worse. I feel like ain't no good cards in this deck. That's why I don't want to use it. I be trying to put it down. But whatever your answer is, sadly, it's in this deck. What's up with this third person? There's another whole ass person. I don't feel like that's a secret though. See? Who's scared? Y'all see how nothing flew out? Oh, this one will tell me too. This one gonna give me the whole story on one card. This deck has like movies and shit on it with words. Why is this? Why did that happen? I don't fuck with this one all the time either. I deal with these two decks that I'm using when the information don't want to come out, but it needs to. Feel me? Three of Pentacles. My living la vida local card. Okay, hold on. Somebody expects better. Somebody's struggling. Oh, somebody could be pregnant. Like, handle yourself. Quiet as a mouse. Organized. See? I don't remember this movie to speak on it for real. So I really got to go based on the words on a card. But somebody, it's information. This, like, for this recording, this announcement, this expression revealing card coming out, if this third person is another person, it's really giving me like that, hey Barbara, this is Shirley type energy. Like, you gonna get your information from the other person, or like you finding out there's another person is gonna be the information you need to make the decision that you feel like you need to make in terms of this battle you got going on with your head and your heart. Because when you thinking logically, the reason why you acting impulsively is because whoever this is, y'all fucking with each other already, and the sex is fire. Okay? You might be a little dickmatizer, you might be a little pussy whip to the point where it makes it hard for you to just walk away from this person, because even if you don't want to deal with them on a serious level, you still want to deal with them when it comes to that shit, right? But the problem with you still wanting to deal with them when it comes to that shit is you told yourself you wasn't going to be on that type of shit no more. That's how you used to think, and that's what you used to do, and you trying to move forward because you trying to be on some grown woman, I'm too old for that type shit, to the point where you get up there and you probably want to settle down, or you probably just want to find that one person you can build with. Like, you don't want to have to start all over. You don't want to, know what I'm saying, play house. You really want to be fucking, know what I'm saying, comfortable with whoever you with. But that's, what's this fucking conflict? What's headed? It's getting on my nerves, y'all. Because that's what got you guarded. That's what got you triggered. That's what got you ready to walk away. But you can't. You see how you keep looking back like you want whatever this is. I'm sorry. It's messy, but you still want the shit. So we got to get down to this conflict. 5 of Wands. What is it? What's the main fucking problem? Y'all scared of this deck too. Because now every time I pick it up, nothing want to be flying out. Got one. Put it on the motherfucking show. Oh, lights, camera, action. Who fronting? Somebody got the gift of gab. Somebody real good at being everything you want them to be. I don't know how real it is though. Let's find out. Okay. Because y'all know I'm nosy, right? If you didn't know, you about to find out. I never do these readings live either. So whoever watching me live, you're welcome, because I never do these live. I always record them first, watch them, see if it's something I want to post, then post it. It be one of those. And this deck got something, everything. I don't even know what this deck gonna say, but it's my lover less deck. I made it. It's thick as fuck. It's real direct, blunt, straight to the point on some Taurus shit like me. And we gonna get some answers. In terms of how you thinking, they thinking, both of y'all. Because I don't like that putting on the show shit. Like this giving real fake vibes. Real telling you what you want to hear energy. I don't like that shit because I feel like it takes your choice away. And that's the last thing somebody needs to be doing when you already struggling between thinking logically and thinking with your heart. It's like the fact that you even considering like your emotions put you in a real vulnerable spot. And whoever I'm talking to, you're not used to being this kind of vulnerable, but you want to be for someone. You feel me? And the scary part is that you want to be for someone. The hidden truth, the secret, you want to be vulnerable with someone. You want to be open with someone. You want to tell somebody how you feel. And you feel like you can't do that because it's something that, like, you missing information. Or is this just your paranoia? We need to figure this shit out. So somebody can make a for real choice on whoever they dealing with. Because you like this person. Like, you'll be ready to fight behind this person. Like, this person drives you crazy, but you, in a good way. Like, you like that. Whatever kind of crazy they is, you like that kind of crazy. Love alone is not enough. You got me wrecking my brain trying to figure shit out. See? What answer are you looking for? Is that the question? You want to know if they love you or not? Shit, do you even love him or not? You feel me? Like, be real with yourself. Is it even there yet? That's why I'm ignoring this card. Love alone is not enough, because it's like, yeah, you know that. You been knowing that. That ain't new information. I'm trying to get the new information. What's hidden? I know you are my person. You want their ass. I never should have let you walk away. Boom. Are you fighting to get somebody back? I'm married to the bag, baby. That's your distraction. Work. The only time you're not thinking about this motherfucker is when you distract yourself with work. Because other than that, you wrecking your brain trying to figure shit out. This should say, he or she doesn't want you for real. They just find it funny to keep you away from me. Boom. There go that other motherfucking person. Either somebody in more than one situationship like both of them motherfuckers. Because one plays to that practical side I was talking about, and one pulls on them heartstrings I was talking about. Know what I'm saying? On one hand, somebody could be with somebody. This could be you or another person. Or this could be just you dealing with a new person and battling with yourself. So I'm going to break down everything I just said for y'all in 3 different scenarios. First one, if this is you and you know you're dealing with 2 fucking people, right? Here go your story. If it sounds like I'm talking to you, if I am. If it don't, let it fly. Maybe the next one will fit, okay? Alright, so if you, one person who know you dealing with 2 different people, and one of these people you like because they cater to your practical side. Like, y'all being together just makes sense. Y'all think alike. Y'all want the same shit out of life. Know what I'm saying? And you can see, know what I'm saying, yourself building with this person in that regard. Know what I'm saying? Maybe they'll go get her like you'll go get her, or they your opposite. So everything you lacking, they got. Everything they lacking, you got. To the point where it just makes sense for y'all to link up and handle business together, right? But on the flip side, you got another motherfucker that is nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? You could consider the other motherfucker to be a complete fucking weirdo. But in the best fucking way, because for some reason, you like this motherfucking weirdo. They pull on your heartstrings, they inspire you, they lift you up, they encourage you. Like, all that lovey-dovey shit that you swear up and down you don't like, they do, and you love that shit. It's quiet as it's kept, though. I don't even know if they know you love that shit. But you keep them around. They like, yo, I don't want to say backup plan. I don't want to say placeholder, but that's the kind of energy it's giving. Like, you keep them in your fucking back pocket just in case this practical shit don't work. Because you rather go with this practical shit first, considering your old ways of thinking. You don't want your feelings involved, because when feelings get involved, that's how you get hurt. So your way of protecting your heart is just not dealing with your emotions, ignoring them shits. Ain't no feelings involved. It's just a situationship. We're just going with the flow. I just like the fuck. It's all about the sex. Something like that. It's the bullshit you telling yourself. Problem is, if you one of them people who telling yourself you can be in a situationship and it's all about the sex and ain't no strings attached and you can do that, guess what? Let me be the first to pop your bubble and tell you, you can't do that. You can't do that. You move out of emotion. That's why it feels like you be popping off randomly. That's why you question a lot of shit that you don't want to question. That's why you feel like you got a lot of answers already, but you need me to confirm some shit and say it out loud because you thinking it, but you need me to say it because you hope you tripping when you telling it to yourself. But really, it's like in order to deal with this motherfucker, you gotta ignore a lot of the shit that you said you wasn't gonna do no more. Because this motherfucker could easily be like testing all your motherfucking boundaries. Thank you. There you go. This motherfucker is testing all your boundaries. You gonna stand on them or not? Are they flimsy or not? Can I get away with this shit or not? Can I have my cake and eat it too? And when you being impulsive, when you just going with the flow, when you just need that real quick, you cool with that. Like, yep, you can get away with that today. You feel me? But then, like, that gets boring real easy to you. Know what I'm saying? Or you'll get tired of doing that, but you'll get guarded. Know what I'm saying? You'll get triggered. You'll be on the defense because you moving like that reminds you of something else you already done did that didn't work. Some shit you said you wasn't going to go back to no more. Some shit you said you wasn't going to do no more. Like, I grew the fuck up. I learned that lesson. Ain't doing that shit again. But every time you move like that, like, oh, I'm just smashing you. It's just fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here for a good time, not a long time. You know, when you in that energy, it bothers you. As quiet as it's kept. It's fun when you're doing it, but you instantly feel some kind of regret or guilt or shame or remorse immediately after, I heard. Immediately after. And that kind of pushes you towards this other person, or that's what gets your wheels to turning. If that other person ain't a thing, moving on to scenario 2, you know what I'm saying? That other person or that weirdo, actually I can't move on to scenario 2 yet, because I still got to explain your relationship with the weirdo. That's what you call them, not even on no disrespectful shit. You call them weird because they don't think like you. But at the same time, you're intrigued by the way they think. It's different in a good way. You know what I'm saying? It pushes your limits. It pushes your boundary to force you to think outside your box. To the point where when they force you to think outside your box, you manifest shit. It brings you in good shit. Like, that's why you can see yourself bossing up with this person, because as weird as they are to you, like, they know what the fuck they talking about, or they know what the fuck they doing as quiet as it can. Like, maybe they weird to you because they intuition is on. Whoever this is, they could be really intuitive. You know what I'm saying? And you could be really intuitive too. And truth be told, you met your match when it comes to the weirdo. Like, you can't pull certain shit on them. They see you coming a mile away. Like, shit you get away with other people, you don't get away with that shit when it comes to them. But that's one of the things you like. But that could be a secret too. Even though you love that shit, you act like you can't hate it, you can't stand that shit, or you move like you hate that shit or don't want that shit, because again, it tests your boundaries. It forces you to stand on them. It forces you to respect theirs. It's a challenge for you. You're not used to not getting your way. And so now the intrigue in terms of the weirdo becomes, hey, can I get you to move how I want you to move? Or are you going to stand on what the fuck you standing on? Either way, for you, it's a win-win because it's a challenge. You're intrigued. It's entertaining. You like the shit. It sounds crazy as fuck when I say it out loud. But that's the battle, because it's like, on one hand, you feel like you're getting over on somebody. Like, when they don't stand on their boundaries and they feel like a pushover, like, you kind of feel bad for that shit, because you can't even say you don't like this person for real. You don't even know what you don't like about this person. They just so weird. It's like they don't fit in your big picture in terms of, like, who you picture yourself with. It's like when I picture my forever person, I don't think of a motherfucker like this. But for some reason, you can't leave that motherfucker alone. That's for somebody who's dealing with two people. If you're not dealing with two people and you one person who's struggling between your old ways of thinking and your new ways of thinking, you're being tested. Different person, same situation. In a situationship where you learned this kind of lesson before, you know exactly how you're supposed to handle it. You know exactly how it's going to turn out if you keep moving how you moving. And the conflict is, why am I still fucking with this motherfucker knowing where it's going? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I say I want something serious and I know this motherfucker just like entertaining me because the sex is good, then why am I wasting my time with this person? I truly need to be, you know what I'm saying, focused on moving different so I can have what I want, which is something serious. It's like something like that. Or if I said that I wasn't going to ignore my feelings, I wasn't going to hold my past against my next person, and every time I get triggered emotionally, I feel myself lashing out on my new person because the shit that my old person did, confirmation on my phone, it's like, that becomes the battle. Like, now I can't just keep thinking about this person logically, what if, because you're scaring yourself out of the situation that you want. You gotta really like start paying attention to them feelings, and that shit is hard because it's like, for whoever that is, you don't want to admit that you could possibly be falling like hard for somebody, like scared, like they scare you because you actually see yourself falling in love with this person, and you could be somebody who said you would never love again, like that kind of shit. Confirmation. Mm, mm, mm. Let's get more info, because somebody here for info. What's up with this moon card? This is my lover lust deck. I don't know what's going to come out. It got some crazy shit in this deck. It could be good, it could be bad, it could be both. It could just spark a thought. I don't know your life. This song caught my attention. What is it? Savannah Christina. She playing a lot today, but I got a lot of her on my playlist. It ain't even on my playlist though. It's called Self Care by Savannah Christina. That song could be relevant for somebody. You flew out. If the shoe was on the other foot, you would feel the same way. That's a clue. Somebody could be expressing how they feel to you. Look, y'all got a whole stack. I'm done with this deck. This shit is for the birds. It's not you, it's me. Fuck it, stay where you at then. Somebody mad. You make me want to love again. See? Conflicted. You're no good for me. I was serious when I said I don't want anything serious. Ooh! Most of them cards went with that. Most of these cards went with that one scenario where it's like somebody ain't ready to deal with their emotions, and this one person that says, like, the honest thing you said is you make them want to love again. This is somebody moving out of fear. That's your conflict. That's what's hidden. That's the fucking problem. You moving out of fear because you're scared to get hurt. Point blank period. Whether you're dealing with 1 people, 2 people, I don't care. 10 people. When in terms of the decisions you're making when it comes to a relationship, situationship, whoever the fuck you're dealing with, I don't know your life, male or female or both, I don't know your life. You moving out of fear, and it's self-sabotaging your shit. It's fucking your shit up. That's where the conflict coming in. That's where you're triggered. You gotta pause long enough, or you actually gotta have a conversation with your person, like in a calm, cool, collected manner. Not when you super triggered. Not when you're emotional. Not when you want to pop off. Not when you playing Inspector Gadget and shit. No. When you calm, cool, and collected. When you being real about yourself. Like the kind of conversation you would have with yourself if you was just sitting alone. You really need to be that kind of vulnerable, that kind of honest with your fucking person. Because it looks like you talking yourself out of a good thing. Because you're scared. Period. Because in that first scenario, like where you were dealing with two people, that first person that you consider to be your practical side, that's the shit you used to. You like that motherfucker because they're comfortable. You still get to do all the bullshit you've always done and get away with it. They don't care, so you ain't gotta care. It's easy. It's not a challenge at all. They're a yes man. They good at telling you what you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? They good to catering to your needs temporarily. Like I said, it's a good time, but not for a long time. They can only satisfy you temporarily, but they not consistent. That's the problem. In that practical situation, they're not consistent. Because if they were consistent, they would be everything you fucking wanted. The problem is they only cool sometimes. And in the moments when you probably feel like you really need them to show up for you emotionally, like in a way they ain't got nothing to do with fucking, ain't got nothing to do with money, ain't got nothing to do with no material shit. When you just need them to be there for you on some emotional shit, because that's the side of you trying to learn. That's the side of you trying to perfect and truly face and deal with. When it comes to them helping you with that shit, they don't care enough about your feelings to help you through that shit. Because as far as they're concerned, in y'all dynamic, ain't no feelings supposed to be involved. So then you left dealing with your feelings all by yourself in terms of somebody who got you hella in your feelings to the point where you start questioning, like, why am I even fucking with this motherfucker? And the only answer you can come up with for real is because you like fucking them. But when you're realistic about what you want in terms of being in a situation, you want somebody that's going to cater to your needs emotionally. Because that's the one thing, that's the void you're really trying to fill. If you want to know what's hidden. You want somebody who you feel like you can express yourself with emotionally, and them give a fuck enough to help you work through that shit. Or be patient enough to wait on you as you work through that shit. Like, not give up on you. You know what I'm saying? Not judge you for that shit. Just understand, hey, this is something I'm battling with. It's new for me. It's a struggle. It's the reason why I'm guarded. It's the reason why, you know what I'm saying, I move like I might be moving faster than I want to move sometimes. That's why sometimes I'm with that shit. Sometimes I feel the need to just slow the fuck down. Sometimes I get scared. I want to walk away and ghost your ass. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just isolate completely. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to sort out my thoughts. Because my head and my heart ain't matching right now. That shit at work. And it's bothering me to the point where, like, it's becoming a distraction. And then you just start projecting. The person is not the distraction. Your way of moving is. You outgrown that other shit you was doing. That's why you said that shit for the birds. Like, you ain't even, that shit don't even satisfy you no more. You get bored with that. It ain't the person. It's you not making a clear decision. The uncertainty is coming from you. You're projecting, boo. And that weirdo that requires you to step your game up because they still on their boundaries. You know the real reason why you like that weirdo? You admire them. Because they're already doing what you're struggling to do. Which is dealing with their emotions. In a healthy way, though. In a way that forces them to choose themselves. Because most of the time, when they being weird to you, they saying fuck you. But not because they don't want to deal with you, but because they got to choose themselves, stand on their boundary. Like, what you mean? Like, we just smashing, you don't want nothing serious. Like, you thought, like, I want something serious. You might not want something serious. Okay, if you don't want something serious, then maybe you shouldn't be fucking with me. That's how they come at you. But it becomes a battle because it's like, but wait, I like fucking with you. I want to fuck with you. You like fucking them too. So it's like, hold on. Let's talk about this. What I gotta do? And they force you to step your game up in a way where you don't even mind that shit because the shit you telling yourself you gonna do already anyway. But to put them in your big picture as like your main nigga or your main bitch, like, I don't know what it is about them that throws you off, but you be looking at them like, you missing something. Like, maybe they're not your type physically, but for some reason you're still hella physically attracted to them. You feel me? Something about them. You still like it enough. It's like you want to keep them ducked off. Like, you want them to be a secret. Like, if I'll hold on to you forever if I could keep you in my back pocket. And whoever this is, they got the type of... It's like, I would never be a secret. Like, the man that I'm going to be with or the woman I'm going to be with, they going to claim me loud and proud. Like, fuck you mean? You feel me? And you hate the fact that they telling you no, but at the same time you respect that shit so much. It just draws you to it. Because that's what you know you need. You need somebody that stands on their boundaries. Because it's teaching you how to stand on your boundaries. And that's the main thing you want for yourself. That's how you know you're gonna get everything you want if you learn how to conquer that. Not just with them, but out of life, period. And you see them moving like that on a regular basis, like it's easy. Like, you learn from this person. Thank you, Father. That's what it is. You learn from the weirdo. I don't know why you call him a weirdo. Like, maybe they just don't think like you, they don't talk like you, or something about them is some sort of taboo. Like, you don't want to not fuck with them, but it's like you don't want nobody to know you fucking with them. It's weird. Y'all the weirdo for that shit. All these damn cars that flew out. You caught up with a sneaky link, lying, two-faced ass motherfucker. Be careful. That's it. Another clue. I just want to see you again. Another clue. I know it sounds cliche, but prayer truly changes things. So before you knock it, try it. Pray on it. That's what it said. This one say, when someone sees the good in you, even when you don't hold on to them, they're meant to teach you how. What? When someone sees the good in you, even when you don't want to hold on to them, they're meant to teach you how. That's that weirdo. Whether you end up with them or not, like, you a whole ass assignment in their life, or they're an assignment in yours. Y'all they the lesson. They the lesson. Whether they can become a blessing or not is up to you, but they for sure your lesson. They teach you how to stand on your boundaries. They teach you how to choose yourself. They teach you how to face your emotions. All the shit you're running from. They force you to fill that void for yourself. That's what this weirdo is teaching you. Ain't nobody gonna come and fucking save you in terms of making you emotionally intelligent. You become emotionally intelligent by practicing that shit. And you can't become emotionally intelligent by pretending like you ain't got none. And that person is a weirdo because they force that out of you. They point that out. They're a walking, talking reminder of that shit. You don't like me, yet you can't keep my name out your mouth. Make it make sense. See? Who you want like that? I don't want you anymore. Quit. I heard stop line. That Kevin Gates song popped in my head when I read that. Alright. I think that's what it's called. Stop lying. When I read that, I don't want you no more car. Yes, you do. You scared of the weirdo. That's why they're a weirdo. You scared of them. They love on a level you like, to the point where you can see yourself falling for that person, and they the last person you expect. That could be what it is. Maybe they was the last person you expected to like or fall in love with, but you can see that shit happening way before it happened, and that shit terrifies you. I'm telling you. Let go of what's not working so you can hold on to your faith that will lead you to what does. See? This person, I said that they are assignment or you theirs. This like divine intervention energy. Like, God put this person in your life to, like, they mirror like everything you want to be. That's what it is. For the people who, it's like two people, angel devil. Even if it ain't two people, that's what it is. It's like angel devil. You got somebody in your life that forces you to stand on your fucking boundaries. Or you're still in a situation that is acting as a constant reminder that you need to stand on your boundaries. Like, you're either in a situation where you know you playing with your motherfucking self. Like, normally you would be quick to point the finger like, this motherfucker playing in my face. This motherfucker playing in my face. I'm gonna cut them off. I'm gonna ghost them. I'm gonna stop talking to them. I deserve better. Woo wop. You could be popping your shit, right? But the truth of the matter is, the reason why this divine intervention is happening on that level is because God is showing you playing in your own motherfucking face. You already know what you got to do when it comes to this type of person, because you know what happens. You know what the end result is when you get to moving impulsively. When you acting like you could just fuck with somebody because you like smashing them, or fucking with somebody because for their money or whatever. I don't know your fucking life. Whatever reason you telling yourself ain't no heart, ain't no feelings involved, but you can still benefit from that. Thank you, Father. It's beneficial. Whatever situation ship you dealing with, strictly because it's beneficial, you're tired of that. You've been done with that. You've outgrown it. The shit is for the birds. But for some reason, you still entertaining it. And the only reason that came out of here for you entertaining it is because you like that kind of crazy. Like you like that. You're addicted to the chaos. You're addicted to the drama. You is. You addicted to the mess. As much as you hate it when you're going through it, you rather be going through that kind of mess than not having no kind of emotion. That's what it feel like. You rather be putting up with something than not have nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? And there you go. That's that placeholder energy I was talking about. You know you want something serious, but because you feel like you ain't got no fucking serious option, you just playing with whoever you playing with. And God is using them as a mirror to show you how I'm supposed to send you your serious person if you can't even stand on your boundaries with this motherfucker. You say you learned the lesson. You say you know how this shit turn out. That's the whole reason why you so comfortable not being serious. You can't get out this motherfucker that kind of energy because they don't reciprocate that. They might not even have the capacity to give you that. And you know it already though. So are they playing in your face? Or are you playing in your own face? Because this is somebody you know you've been supposed to walk away from. But you can't help but look back. You keep going back to that shit. You ain't ready for something serious. Like you asking for something you not even ready for. And the reason why you not ready for it is because you not facing your own fucking emotion. Yeah, I'm done with that deck. Give me some more tea. Y'all want initials. Who I'm talking about. First, middle, last initial, nickname initial. If it come out, they shit yours. I'm talking to you. Confirmation. Initial serve is confirmation only. If it come out, yep, talking to you. If it don't, the scenario still apply. I don't know how much I'm going to pull. I'm going to let whatever fall out, fall out. Ooh, that one will fall. Alright, letters. First, middle, last, nickname initial. K, F, E, R, Q, H, I, B, N, M, G, and H again. Those your letters. They your first, middle, last, nickname initial, or your person first, middle, last, nickname initial. Yes, you. Yes, them. Again, G is in grass, H is in horn, N is in nest, M is in mushroom, B is in Bible, I is in ice cube, H is in horn, R is in river, Q is in queen, F is in flower, E is in elephant, K is in kitten. What else? Am I done? I feel like I'm telling y'all a whole bunch of shit y'all already know. I heard, what happened if I let my guard down? Don't give me the channeling, because I can do that, but I don't like doing that because it's draining. What happens if I let this guard down and go towards my weirdo? Now they your weirdo. Y'all funny. I rarely use this deck, so let's use it today. Okay. What happens if you go towards your weirdo? Are you claiming them now? You want to be serious with this weirdo. As quiet as this cat. That's what was hidden. I'm sorry you keep coming out like that. You keep calling them weird, but you like weird. You like weird. Weird is your normal. Guess what? Because you weird. Peculiar person. Weird people be the best people. They call Jesus a weirdo too. I'm just saying. No, this card that don't even belong nowhere near this deck is in this deck. Who peeking? King of Wands. Okay, King of Wands is real relevant because the King of Wands is already fucking out here. So what the King of Wands talking about? Is that your weirdo? Is the King of Wands the weirdo? They weird because they the one who think with their heart. You weird for that shit. You don't protect your heart at all. You let your emotions run you. That shit weird. Like you be hurting yourself. You be breaking your own heart. That's how you look at this weirdo. That's why they weird to you. That's why they weird to you. Because they move from the heart. Like, oh, so you want no motherfucker to hurt you? Hold on. It's like, so you want a motherfucker to hurt your feelings. Oh, you want a motherfucker to get over on you? Like, you like that shit? That's how you look at them. You dumb. Like, you know I'm the type of motherfucker that's going to break your heart and you just going to let me. That's why you look at them like they weird because they not scared of their emotions. You don't get it. I don't get it. What's up with this weirdo? What's up with your weirdo? Look, you want to make him an offer. Quit playing. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the motherfucking deck. Take your sweet ass. You want to take your sweet ass time doing it. But you want to do that shit. You want this motherfucker to wait on you to make up your mind. And they refuse to wait. You fucking weird for that shit. What the fuck you mean? Everybody else wait. What the fuck you mean I need to decide? What you mean I need to make a decision? Fuck you mean? Now you what to say? Thinking things through from all perspectives. You want this motherfucker. You trying to manifest them and shit. You like your weirdo. Look, Queen of Swords with the Hangman. This motherfucker is a challenge. They represented by the Queen of Swords. This that talk to me nice. Come at me motherfucking correct. Okay? Because if you don't, it's off with your motherfucking head. What we doing? What we doing? And that shit turns you on. Yeah. I heard it just like that in my head. I don't even know where that's from. I heard it before. If you know, you know. What's up with your weirdo? Yeah, they intuitive like a mother. They see your shit coming from a mile away. And you feel like you can't figure them out. And you like that shit too. And they represented by the emperor. This the king of all kings. This is all the kings put together. They got all their bases covered. You attracted to them physically, financially, spiritually, emotionally.
I just forgot to use the bathroom.
Mentally. You want that motherfucking ass as quiet as it's kept. That's a secret. You don't want the old shit no more because you want to walk towards this shit that's feeling brand new. You was bored with that old shit. Look, Nine of Pentacles. They look good. All by their goddamn stuff. You like their independence. You like the fact that they don't need you for every motherfucking thing. You like the fact that they got their own motion. They not clingy. They not possessive. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they don't make you question their loyalty. Like, you know this motherfucker will be faithful to you, all that. Like, this the type of motherfucker that bring a whole nother fucking table to the table. This what you pray for. Look! The moon came out in reverse, period. Confirmation. That's what's hidden. You picture... Okay, for the person that was dealing with two people, the reason why this person was a weirdo, you couldn't see them in your big picture, is because you seen your other motherfucker in your big picture. You always picture, you always imagine the other motherfucker, the first motherfucker you dealt with in your big picture. But that didn't work out, because they was playing with you. And you knew it. That person didn't do nothing but force you to stand on your boundaries. That person didn't do nothing but force you to choose your motherfucking self. Because they was breadcrumbing your ass. And you grew out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You got tired with that, bored with that, uninterested in that. Like, well, I'm going to keep putting up with that. I know when a motherfucker like me for real. You know what I'm saying? I know when a motherfucker want to fuck with me for real, and you acting like you don't when I got other motherfucking options. If you don't want me like that, let me fucking go. And that person refused to let you go, because why? When you keep coming back. And they still want your ass. So if I can have your ass, I'm not giving that up. And then this weirdo that you running from, the only reason why they weird is because everything your future self... I'll say it like that. Wants to do, they already doing it. Comfortably. They make it look easy. And you think that shit weird. Like, you mean to tell me, like y'all talk about shit, and that's how you be looking at them, like, that shit weird as fuck. But it's only weird because they're moving from emotion. They move from their heart. And you a logical person. It's like, you know, that's how you listen to them. They talk in terms of, your clue is they talk in terms of, I feel, right? And you the type of motherfucker that talk in terms of, I know. Or put yourself where it go, right? Switch the roles if you have to. And that's what make them weird. They comfortable with their feelings. Or they comfortable with their way of thinking. And because at the end of the day, they got boundaries set in place already. And they stand on them shits. So whether you like it or not, this is what the fuck they own. And as much as you don't like how they challenge you when they're standing on their boundaries, because you used to getting your way, you used to motherfuckers not telling you no, you used to being able to make a motherfucker change their mind, game them up, seduce them, I don't know your life, buy them, I don't know your life, right? You used to being able to cater to a motherfucker's needs, like, temporarily. Long enough to get your fucking way. And this motherfucker got the nerve to force you to be consistent? What do you mean all the time? What do you mean? I ain't gotta give you all my attention. What do you mean I gotta text that quickly all the freaking time? What do you mean? It's like you don't want to have to explain anything to this person. Like, thank you, Father. That could be a trigger for you. It could be a trigger because in the past, when you deal with your other person, when they was made you explain yourself, they was either investigating you, you felt interrogated, or you felt like they was trying to keep tabs on you. So when this person does it, you know what I'm saying? It's a comfort thing for them. You know what I'm saying? It's their way of protecting themselves. Like, no, you don't have to tell me that, but I prefer transparency. You know what I'm saying? This person could be very honest, because for them to be represented by this Queen of Swords, they very blunt, direct, straight to the point. You ain't got to guess nothing, worry nothing, wonder nothing when it come to them. They'll flat out tell you. But they weird for that. What do you mean you ain't got no problem telling me how you feel about me? Like, what do you mean? That don't scare you? What if you tell me you like me and I don't say that shit back? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if you tell me some shit and I can use that as ammunition to fucking hurt you? You're not protecting your heart at all. You're weird. That's why you look at them like they weird. Like, they put themselves in a position to get hurt and don't mind. Because that's what they want. They want something that's going to cater to their emotions. The crazy part is you do too. You just don't know how to go after that and protect yourself at the same time because you're dealing with a whole bunch of emotions you never faced before. And you looking at them like they are pro when it comes to this shit. So you admire them and you're inspired by them, but you're scared of them at the same damn time. Tell me I'm lying. Look, facts. God, honest truth. You wanna, ooh. Like if y'all haven't smashed, I'm sorry, I gotta say it because it's out here, because this definitely represents like man on, right? If y'all haven't smashed the weirdo yet, and you already struggling, like trying not to fall for this person, I would advise you against it, because they shit fire, and you gonna get hooked. And you represented by the King of Wands. That's already like a major factor for you. Like that's the must. Look, decisions. Time to make one. Because the reason why you admire this person, if you don't choose them, it don't matter. Because they going to choose their motherfucking self. But that just makes you want to choose them. Like they good with or without you. That's how they act. That's what scares you too. Because them being good with or without you, it's like, okay, well, what if you too good without me? You know what I'm saying? Like they so cool regardless. Like they so comfortable with themselves that them being cool without you makes you feel rejected. Even though they want you, it makes you feel rejected. Yeah, that's why you scared. You scared of fucking rejection. Tell me more about your widow. They telling you it. See, I told you. They direct, blunt, straight to the point. That's why you struggle to have real conversations with this motherfucker. Because you know they gonna do that. Be real with you, and you terrified of them telling you some shit you don't want to hear. Yep, that's the big secret. It ain't over. You cannot walk away from them. You can't walk away from. You can't leave them alone, even if you say you want to, because you don't really want to. That's the secret. You don't want to leave them alone. Page your wands in reverse. Yeah, you thought it through. You thought it through. You just think you can't have them. That's what it is. You don't know if they want your ass or not. Okay, look. If I tell you if they want your ass or not, you gonna make your move for real or not? Because I'm not convinced by this Knight of fucking Pentacles. You don't get. If I answer this question for you, because that's what the fuck you here for. If I answer this question for you, you gotta chop, motherfucker, in terms of going towards this person. Be real with them and let them know how you fucking feel before you lose them. Because I did say way in the beginning of this reading that time, it does play a part in this. Like, they gonna get tired of waiting on your ass because they don't have to wait. They got options. They look good. Not just to you, to a lot of motherfuckers. And if you think you their best fucking option and you breadcrumbing them and playing in their fucking face, you gonna miss out on something you really want, and you ain't gonna realize that shit until you see them bossed up with somebody else. You better quit playing. Because as weird as you think they your match. You're not even talking to this person right now. You that scared. You ghosted him. You're not talking to him. No contact. I got so much to say that I don't know what to say. Quit playing. No contact. You punish me for my ex's mistakes, and I hate that. You punish me for your ex's mistakes, and I hate that for us. Quit playing. Said that too. No contact. Don't expect me to keep waiting. Said that too. No contact. Don't discuss things about us with your friends that we haven't even discussed. Period. I said that. Y'all need to have a for real conversation with this person. No contact. I miss you like crazy, but it's complicated. No contact. Out with the old, in with the new. You gotta let go to grab hold. See? You done with that old shit. You want this weirdo because it's new. It's refreshing. It's challenging. But it's worth it. It's valuable. You respect it. You respect it. Feel like I'm done. Am I done? No. Fuck. Alright. Y'all playing with me. Y'all just want the tea. I told you what you needed to know already. Crazy part is you already knew all this shit. I confirmed what you needed to know already. Who's your person, yo weirdo? The motherfucker you not talking to? The motherfucker you ghosted? The motherfucker you scared to go towards? Because you can see yourself falling for them? Even though you swear up and down you don't like them like that? You swear up and down they'll never be your person. I don't even look at you like that. I don't even look at you like that. Tripping. Fucking weird. And low key, You and your feelings. It's not a bad thing, babe. That's what I heard. It's nice to have someone that understands me, babe. Cause you're the real thing, babe. I really love the fact that you can feel me, babe. And my feelings. Sometimes, yes, sometimes I'm in my feelings. Kevin Gates. It's relevant for somebody. Clue, be gentle with yourself. You are doing the best you can with what you have, and that's enough. Be honest with this person. They already accept you for who you are. That's another part of their charm. That's the main reason why you like them. You can be yourself around this person and still feel safe. That's the biggest fucking clue I can give you in terms of who I'm talking about, in terms of who your weirdo is. You yourself around this person and still feel safe. You still feel accepted. They see you for exactly who you are right now before you got your shit together. Why you struggling to get your shit together? In the middle of your fucking mess. And they still like, come here. It's okay. I got you. I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. I fuck with you heavy. I fuck with you the long way. And you looking at them like, but hurt people, I'ma hurt you. Fucking weird. I'ma break your fucking heart. Fucking weirdo. Why choose me when I fucking, you're giving me permission to break your fucking heart. That's how you feel. But that's your old way of thinking. Not you battling. You're not that person no more. If you fucking open up to this person, if you fuck around and be vulnerable with this person, guess what? You is gonna fall in love. But you still gonna be safe. You already safe. I'm confused as to why you running. Clue, Taurus. Her shuffle. Clue. 2 flew out. 3 flew out. 3 flew out. You solid. It's not you who needs to change. You know they not the one that needs to change. You know it's you. You know you on some fuck shit. Quit playing with this person for you lose them. That's all I can say. Hey, the same thing you used to try and make, the same thing you used to try to make me jealous is the same reason I don't want you. You better quit playing in this person's face. They not gonna get jealous and compete with the other person. They gonna get jealous and leave your ass alone. You know what they say? Stop asking single people for relationship advice. They can't help you. Quit going to the motherfuckers that are completely miserable. You ain't never seen their ass in a healthy relationship. You ain't never seen their ass in a long-term relationship. You ain't never seen their ass in a relationship, period. They ain't never made it past the situationship. Yeah, that's the motherfucker you going to for advice? Knock it off. Clue, your family. That's what I'm talking. Stop going to your family for advice. Especially motherfuckers that ain't never been married, never been in a serious relationship, never had no long-term shit, never been in love for real. The motherfuckers that feel like they could be on some pimp shit, some max shit for life and the shit's cool, never outgrew that shit. The fuck? You asking them for advice for? That's how you protect your heart? And a weirdo that's emotionally intelligent and standing on their boundaries is the weird one? Can you say projection? Just saying. Is that it? I really feel like I'm done. I'm going to pull 1 romance card. I heard 3. Fuck. I'm going to pull 3 romance cards. I literally never use this deck. I think it's so stupid, but I'm being obedient. I'm going to pull 3 cards from this deck. And this is for your weirdo, because that's who you want to go towards. Your last, whatever, whoever you comparing this weirdo to, or whatever door that is that you just refusing to shut, you just keeping your foot in there because, you know what I'm saying, when you get lonely and shit, you don't really want that person, but they're convenient. That motherfucker, when you know you can go towards that convenient motherfucker, even though they ain't what you want for real, because this weirdo is giving you a hard time, they got the nerve to be fucking choosing themselves, they got the nerve to stand on their fucking boundaries, they got the nerve to require more from you, for you to step up, them, yeah, them, this for them. Because you don't want that other shit for real. You done with that. You outgrew that. You know that. You playing with that. You playing in your own face when it comes to that. You know that. We done with them. You're not supposed to be going towards them. Going towards them is going backwards. If you still messing with them, you know you fucking up because you still messing with them. So they're officially a non-factor. But this weirdo, whether you end up with them or not, is very significant because they teaching you about your motherfucking self. That's why they're a for real option. Because you for real growing with this motherfucker. And that wasn't even your intention, but you is. They got you growing the fuck up. So much so that they changed your motherfucking appetite. That's why it's weird. Why do I want this motherfucker? Why do I want you? Why? You don't even know why you like them. You just know you do. Because they speak to your higher self. They speak to what you should be going towards versus for what you settling for. That's the truth, Ruth. That's what I heard. 3 cards and I'm done, y'all, for real. That's one. Y'all gonna make me fight for them, too. Come on. That's 2. That's funny. And if you stop talking to this motherfucking weirdo, you better reach out. Don't take too long. They is not gonna wait on you. You will fucking lose them. If you ghosted them because you fucking scared to have a conversation that very much needs to be had about very much something. That's what I keep hearing. Very much something. Y'all supposed to be talking about very much something. And you know what that something is. Y'all could have had an argument or a falling out, or it's just something y'all supposed to discuss and you running from. Just something you know you need to let them know, let them in on, and you running from that shit, or something you just need to ask them to get it out the way. Handle that. First card, engagement. It says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Quit playing with me. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Quit living in your past. Quit comparing them to that other person. Quit holding it. That card came out. Quit holding your ex's mistakes against them. Get them a for real fair shot. If they ain't did nothing to freaking betray you, if they ain't never broke your trust, if they ain't never, you know what I'm saying, came at you sideways, they ain't never gave you no reason to doubt them other than the fact that you scared to fall in love again, you scared to get hurt again, quit playing with them. Get them a for real fucking shot or let them the fuck go. Period. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Look, you playing. That's why you got a decision to make. That's why you got a decision to make. Your old person come back. Every time you look any kind of happy with a new motherfucking person, it's time for you to decide. That judgment card came out way too many fucking times. So what decision are you making? You want something old or something new? You gonna keep playing with yourself, or you gonna take a risk and go after what you fucking want? Yeah, they don't look like what you thought. Yeah, you didn't expect to actually get what you prayed for. Yeah, freaking being honest with them puts you in a position where they can reject you. All that. But if it's a huge possibility that you can get your yes, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Better yet, is losing them because you're still dealing with something you know you don't want? Is that worth it? Is your old person worth losing this new person? Even if you don't know who the new person is this old person worth losing the idea of this new person? Like, why are you still holding on to something you know don't work? And no progression. Impossible to move forward. Y'all do not grow together. Y'all been doing the same shit. It's been years. Y'all was represented with Pinnacles. Pinnacles is years. It's just gonna be that way. Nothing more, nothing less. They don't expect nothing more, nothing less. How they feelings gonna change when they ain't supposed to have no feelings? How, Sway? How you gonna change their mind when their mind is made up? They don't know what they want. They don't want nothing serious. That shit came out. That shit literally came out. It said I was being serious when I said I didn't want nothing serious. Why settle for that? When you for real, got the opportunity to have what you want. It's already in your life. You already met this person. You know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about. You scared of them. You running from. They a fucking weirdo. But you low-key falling in love with this person. At a moment in life, that's how you were putting it. At a moment in life where you said you would never love again. But God said you prayed for this. You just wasn't expecting to get it. That's where the fear coming in. It's like you prayed for a motherfucking person that wasn't going to play with you. Somebody that was going to take you seriously. Somebody that was emotionally available. Somebody that was emotionally intelligent that could help you learn and handle your shit. Somebody that would be patient with you while you fucking do that. For somebody who will accept you for who you are in the middle of your mess. So when you do make it to where you want to be, you know they for real there for you and not for your money. Not just because they fucking know you. Not because ooh, etc., etc. I don't know your life, but that's what the fuck you prayed for. King of Wands. Because you got your tired of your life feeling crazy. Tired of your whole world feeling upside down every time you dealt with a motherfucker who you know playing in your face. You got tired of feeling like you got heartbroken and hurt over the same shit over and over again when you seen that shit coming before it even fucking happened. To the point where you promised your goddamn self you wasn't going to play with yourself like that no more. After you prayed on this. And God said, okay, test time. And he sent you exactly what you prayed for. And he also let this old motherfucker come back. You gonna walk away? Or stay in the bullshit? Are you going to go towards what you pray for? What you say you want? You going to keep moving forward, no looking back. You going to keep moving forward towards what you say you wanted, what you told God you wanted. That's what it is. You told God you want different. You told God you want better. You told God you want somebody who's going to help you, know what I'm saying, stand on your boundaries and feel safe. You want to feel safe. I keep hearing that. The reason why you don't want nothing serious with the person you've been dealing with is because you don't feel safe with them. You're comfortable with them because you're used to the type of bullshit they do. But you ain't trying to have to put up with that shit. You want them to do better. And God's saying they not going to do better. You're better in front of you. That's Bible. That's Bible. Your latter days are greater than your former days. Your better is in front of you. The reason that motherfucker behind you, in your past, behind you, it didn't work. You already know it. You learned that lesson. That's why y'all not together. That's why they're a fucking ex in the first place. Quit playing with yourself. I'm done. Y'all got me in big sister mode. I'm trying my hardest not to cuss. I'm trying my hardest not to bang on y'all. Like, at this point, I'm getting scared for you. Don't be so stuck in your, what you're calling a comfort zone. I can't even say it's a comfort zone because you're not even comfortable in that shit no more. It's just your default setting. It's what you're used to. Don't get caught up doing what you've always done, because then you're going to get what you've always got. And you told God you want different. You told God you want better. You told God you want more. You told God you want what you deserve. You earned that shit. You want reciprocation. You want somebody that's going to love on you the way you loving on them, and you love hard. So it takes God to get that. It took prayer to get that. Everybody can't do that. You learned that shit the hard way. But that's what you do. That's how you be talking to God. And if I'm supposed to attract what I am, why I keep attracting these motherfuckers that keep playing in my face? Why I keep attracting motherfuckers that only want situationships? And God said, because every time I try to send you somebody that's going to require more of you so that you can get more, you run. You push them away. You ghost them. You self-sabotage. You say it's not what you want. And you keep saying that until they walk away from you. You want consistency, but you're inconsistent. Because 1 minute you want to be serious, and the next minute, bitch, you playing with your motherfucking self. God said, quit pointing the finger, because it's you. That came out. That card came out. It's not me, it's you. It's you. I'm done. Yep. There it go. Harsh truth. My intentions was to help y'all. If I didn't help y'all, I hope I at least didn't hurt y'all. That's it. That's all. I love y'all. I hope it resonated. If not, maybe the next one. Bye, y'all.